Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2025. My name is Taylor Smith, and as the salutatorian of this graduating class, I'd like to welcome you all to the most monumental event of these young students' lives. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this incredible milestone. Tonight, we close a huge chapter of our lives and prepare to begin a new one. While standing on this stage in front of the people I have spent the last 14 years of my life with, I can't help but think back on all the wonderful memories we have made together. I feel incredibly blessed to have been given the opportunity to grow up with each and every one of you. I also feel so blessed to have had some of the best teachers to ever exist. I would not be half the person I am today if it weren't for each of you, and I have truly learned something from everyone sitting here today. To my parents and family, thank you for being my rock through every late night study session, every I'm stressed meltdown, and every single little victory. You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Every moment of encouragement, every debrief after getting home late, every sacrifice you made to make my life easier, it never went unnoticed. To my mom and dad, thank you for never letting me forget who I am, even when I made a B on a test or lost a ball game, and for assuring me that you also went through high school and all the years of college, so you can help me on my math and on my essays. To my teachers, thank you for being more than educators, for the lessons that went beyond textbooks, for teaching me patience, resilience, and how to simply be a good person. I'll never forget my teachers from elementary school who instilled a love for learning in my heart from the beginning. My middle school teachers who loved me through every crazy phase and dramatic outburst. I will never forget how Mr. Kilby always knew the right thing to say, Dr. Hanover's stories about anything and everything, hanging out in Mr. Bingham's room during breaks so that we didn't have to walk the halls, Miss Jen always knowing exactly what I was thinking just by looking at my face, Miss Julie making Shakespeare actually make sense by having us act it out, and how Mr. Stinnett never failed to put a smile on my face no matter how much he had to embarrass himself to get me to stop crying. You all have made a mark on my life and are part of the reason I am who I am today. Initially, I wasn't sure what I wanted to say in my speech, so I began to think about all the valuable lessons I've learned throughout my time here at Oakdale. I soon realized that the most important lesson to me was not only taught to me here, but also taught to me at church. Throughout our journey, how many times have we found ourselves saying, I can't wait. I can't wait for summer, I can't wait to start sports, I can't wait to be in high school. These are just a few sentences that I'm sure all of us here have said many times. So why? Why can't you wait? What is so important that you are willing to lose out on this moment right now? In realizing this, I realized the true value of living in the present moment. Oftentimes, we aren't living in the moment and really soaking it all in. We're distracted, and you can tell by that small phrase that we use in daily conversation. When I think about it, growing up with you all, there were so many things we couldn't wait for. We couldn't wait for 2:05 every day so we could circle the halls during break. We couldn't wait for water day when we could throw water balloons and spray water guns. We couldn't wait for Spirit Week so we could dress up and win the Spirit Stick. We couldn't wait for the last day of school and the first day of summer, even though it meant not seeing our friends every single day. We also couldn't wait to be in high school, become seniors, and the big one, graduate. For our parents and grandparents, you couldn't wait to watch us take our first steps, say our first words, make our first friend, and see us graduate kindergarten. Now, here we are at the edge of our futures, getting ready to start a whole new set of firsts. First time moving us into our dorms, first night away from you, first day of our adult jobs, and just like you wish you could go back and relive those firsts of our childhood again, you will one day look back and wish you could relive this moment. So soak it up, take all the pictures and videos, and enjoy this season of life with your young adult. Looking back, the class of 2025 has so many amazing memories at Oakdale School, some that we couldn't wait for and some that we couldn't wait to be over. Ecclesiastes 3:1 tells us, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. To me, elementary school was our season to have all the fun with our new friends and learn to find the joy in everything. Middle school was our season to figure out who and what we wanted to be. High school was our season to slow down and take it all in. This next season of our lives, whatever it may be for you, is one where we will go out into the world and begin our lives. I encourage each of you to remember to make friends everywhere and find the joy in every day. I encourage you to embrace who and what you are and not be afraid to be you. And lastly, I encourage you all to slow down, enjoy every moment, and not take anything for granted. Because now, here we are, May 16th, 2025, the day that felt way too far away and that we wished could come sooner for so many years. But now, all of those memories made on elementary field trips, at lunch when we were too loud every single day, at class Christmas parties comparing what each of us got from our parents, at ball games, birthday parties, and all of Mr. Stenett's classes, are simply all memories. So live in the moment now before the moment fades into a memory. Enjoy going to get a fun drink and bonfires with your friends. Enjoy getting ice cream with all your favorite toppings, singing songs as loud as you can, and going on late night drives. Just remember to live. Live in the now, not in the future, because all too often we are frantically thinking ahead and forever missing what is right in front of us. By constantly anticipating the future, we are sacrificing the now. I'm not suggesting that we shouldn't have dreams, goals, and aspirations. In fact, they're vital to success. So yes, of course, dream big, shoot for the stars, set huge goals, and charge forward. But what I am saying is to not let the future allow you to overlook the present, and to remind yourself that we can learn to wait. I remember walking into my first day of freshman year and thinking about how crazy long it would take for us to get out of this hallway, and somehow I blinked and I will walk out of this school as a graduate. In between, there were chaotic group projects, unexpected friendships, tests that felt impossible, and a million hallway conversations that made high school more than a checklist of classes. It made it a home. Looking back, I'm so glad I got to live those ordinary days, the ones I didn't think were special at the time, because they were, and I'll carry them with me. So to my classmates, let's not rush through life waiting for the next big thing. Let's show up fully for the little things, the slow days, and the people who make them matter. To close, I would like to quote one of my favorite TV shows, Gilmore Girls. "We never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick delivery, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours and minutes and seconds, and now that it's here, I'm sorry it is, because it means leaving friends who inspire me and teachers who have been my mentors. So many people who have shaped my life and my fellow students' lives impermeably and forever. Thank you, Oakdale School and class of 2025, for the last 14 years. I deeply enjoyed growing up with you all, and I'm so excited to see what mark each of you make on the world as you grow old." Thank you. Sarah laughed in her heart at God's promise. Isaac proved nothing is impossible. Martha wept by the tomb of Lazarus. Oh, but death lost and life spoke a miracle. In God's perfect time, He's Girls Web.